Welcome to Be More Yogic. My name's Amanda D, and today I'm going to break down the pose chaturanga. It's really important that you have good alignment when you're doing chaturanga, and it's so easy to lose it. So this is a really good way of practicing. It's not easy, but it will help you to realign the shoulders, to see where your arms are in space. So you're going to grab yourself a strap, and you want this strap to be the loop. You can do this with a regular belt. To be just as wide as your, a little bit less than your outer shoulders. So that when you put the strap on your arms, that your elbows are aligned with your shoulders. Now it's just above my elbow creases, so it's kind of digging in there, and it is on my bicep, not on my forearm. So you'll come onto all fours, spreading the fingers wide, ground down through the inner palm and press into the fingertips. So you're trying to take as much weight out of the back of the wrist as you can by moving the weight into the front of the knuckles. That's going to look after your wrist as well as your shoulders. Press into your fingertips and then just come into kind of a funky down dog. It's going to feel a little awkward with the strap, but it's going to definitely help us in our chaturangas in a moment. So let's come forward into a plank position. Now in chaturanga, you want to keep your elbows over your wrist and your shoulders in line with your elbows, so your arms are in a right angle. Now if you bend your elbows back, that strap is going to catch your lower ribs, and then from there it's kind of like a little sling. It's giving you some support so you don't have to work the core as hard. Now look at your shoulders. Bring the shoulder blades on your back. Lift through the lower belly, lengthen your tail. If this is a lot, just know you can always have your knees down, and I would always advise to have your knees down rather than hunching or collapsing the shoulders. Over time, it's going to wear away the rotator cuff, and we do this pose so much. So lengthening your tail, shoulders no lower than your elbows, elbows right over your wrists, so the weight's more in the front of the hands, press into the fingertips, lift the sides of the neck, that will lighten the load of the head, look forward, and then from here, push your toes back. You can come up to upward dog, pull the heart through, let the shoulders come to your ears slightly so you can move them back, but you don't want your shoulders hiking up to your ears. Press into your big toes and then lower your knees. Release the strap, and just want to show you that head on. So I'll just come off my mat here. The tendency in upward dog is that people push too much out of the shoulders, and if you can look at my shoulders, they're kind of like sloping down. It's almost like I'm doing this kind of thing with my shoulders. Now from that position, I can't move my shoulder heads back because they're locked down. So what I have to do is lift my shoulders up, and then I have more room, you see that, to move my shoulders back. So even though you don't want the shoulders around the ears, you don't want to be pushing out of the shoulders. So a little bit up, and then you can get them back. Lift through the belly, open across the heart. Pressing into your inner palms that tend to unground themselves. And just releasing that. Can drop the head. Thank you for joining me at Be More Yogic. Have a wonderful day and come back soon. Namaste.